Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today's July 3rd, and right now we're looking at the visible satellite imagery. We're going to scroll all the way back through yesterday and look at all these cumulonimbus clouds building across Northern California, Central, Sierra Nevada, and even down towards the California-Nevada border, some of the desert areas around the thunderstorms yesterday as well. Actually, some fires starting to burn here also. I kind of jinxed things yesterday talking about that no fires were too big, but I'll show you more on that here in a moment. You can see as we go towards this morning, the marine layer across some of Southern California, up and down the coastline there. Some areas able to break out a little bit here this morning. Now, take a look at lightning strikes over the last 24 hours. Northern California, some of the Sierra Nevada, and again, some of the desert areas back in towards Arizona and down towards Las Vegas as well. Had a couple rounds of thunderstorms on the day yesterday, as you can see. Now, vertically integrated smoke, I'm going to actually zoom in a bit here. We're going to go all the way in, of course, to the state of California, and we're going to take a look at the 12Z run. And you can kind of see, this is the Madras fire out here. And yeah, we've got some smoke flaring up on that. It also shows a fire here across Northern California. Take a look at that here in a moment. But yeah, you can see it producing quite a bit of smoke as we go through the day today and all the way on in through Friday. We'll flare back up again on the day Friday afternoon. Yes, it will, producing quite a bit of smoke for Santa Barbara and Ventura County there, and some of Los Angeles and back towards the desert areas and off in towards Nevada as well. So take a look though for here today. The L in the red means that there is lightning risk, kind of a higher risk here for some fire danger there. The W is, so this is because of existing fires, critical wind speeds and low relative humidities is the W there. And the green, of course, you're looking at little to no risk, and yellow is low risk here. The brown is moderate risk. So taking a look here, again, the Madre fire, I may have said Madras, but it is the Madre fire there across some of Southern California. And if I click up here, that is the Summit fire. It didn't show it being too big here, but the HERS showed it flaring up pretty good here over the next couple of days. So we have a couple other smallish fires out there as well. But yeah, the big one there is just north of Santa Barbara, Ventura County there across some of the higher terrain. That is in San Luis Obispo County. And yeah, it's up over 35,000 acres, only 5% contained as of right now. So now taking a look at yesterday, we're going to scroll all the way back into time here, and you see all this smoke there. And if you see the little tiny white blurbs that come flying in there, that is cumulus clouds on top of the fire out there. I don't think that produced any lightning or anything, not quite reaching pyrocumulus status there. It was producing its own thunderstorms, but you can see all the smoke moving about as I toggle back and forth there. Then we go through the overnight hours and we come out back towards this morning. You can see it is still producing smoke drifting around here, even going above that marine layer here across some of the central coast there as well. Point Conception being down there. But yeah, you can see the smoke is still being produced by the fire, and it's going to probably flare up again this afternoon and evening. And something, not really something to look forward to here, but something noteworthy as we look at the significant wildland fire potential outlook for July of 2025. You can see that a lot of California is in the above average. So red means above normal there. But yeah, that's not a great look for July. There's August, something similar, and same thing for September. And, fire season across the state of California goes well off into the month of October and November sometimes as well. So composite reflectivity as we go through the day to day, that's what the Doppler radar may look like here over the next couple of days. You can see we do have, again, maybe another round of thunderstorms for some of the central Sierra Nevada, and then a couple of thunderstorms there across northeast California as well, pushing off in towards Oregon there. But as we go through Friday, we kind of kick a lot of that, excuse me, fighting a little bit of a cold there. We kick a lot of that activity off to the north and east, and you can kind of see we start to dry things out here as we go through Friday and as we go through Saturday as well. You notice not as many showers as what we were dealing with yesterday, especially when we're dealing with some widespread lightning activity. Now, looking at the European model here, so you can kind of see the troughing around. It doesn't mean a lot for this time of year. It really has the most effect on like daytime highs and things like that, and the heat. Sometimes the upper level lows can continue to contribute some instability for the higher terrain as well. But as we go off through the extending, kind of see this ridging building here as we go on towards, July 8th, 9th, and 10th. We're going to warm things up here across portions of the West Coast. I'll show you more on that here in a moment. But again, want to drive home the point there that we're dealing with some thunderstorm activity again this afternoon and evening. But then as we go through this upcoming weekend and on and through next week, we're going to really put a lid on some of that thunderstorm activity, at least for the time being, as we go off towards July 8th and 9th. Now, total precipitation in inches, again, just going to drive home that point, you can kind of see as I scroll through the 6-day period here, not much in the way of precipitation for the state of California. Daily 2-meter max. So today's July 3rd, and you can kind of see the temperatures out there, 102 for Bakersfield. We go to tomorrow, and we cool things down. I mean, that'll be kind of pleasant there for everybody out there enjoying the festivities and the 4th of July out there, kind of keeping the temperature suppressed a bit. But don't get used to that, because we go through Saturday, Sunday, you see the temperatures climb back up. There's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, slow and gradual warming trend as we go through this upcoming week and on in towards next weekend. We're really ramping up those temperatures here across much of the area, something we're going to be watching here over the next few days. Now, looking at the 2-meter temperature anomaly. So here we go as we're going through the day today. You can kind of see this mixed bag there, and some of the coastal areas are a bit cooler. Some of the San Joaquin Valley above normal. We scroll off in towards this weekend, 4th of July, including tomorrow and through Saturday. We get the below normal temperatures across a lot of the area, but you see that gives way to some of these warmer temperatures moving in here as we go on in through next week, and kind of see if you're away from the immediate coastline there, it's getting pretty toasty here. July is a warm month, and these are above normal temperatures, for this time of year. So that is going to be an interesting outlook here as we go through the next few days. And U.S. drought monitor, I didn't see any changes there. This was just updated again today. I didn't see really any changes here across the state of California. It looks like a little bit of that movement of some of that exceptional drought in the Arizona-New Mexico border. And then some addition to some severe drought across some of the Pacific Northwest, but not much in the way of changes for California. Now, this is the Climate Prediction Center calling attention to the moderate risk and the slight risk for some very warm temperatures, some hazardous heat here across some of the desert areas. So that is that warm up we're looking at here as we go through, the next week to 2-week period. And if you want to support the channel, the Patreon page and the link below is a good way to do that. And you can go to the community tab. This was sent to me from Oregon yesterday. You can see this thunderstorm just to the east of Rome, Oregon. So you can send me some of your images there as well. But anyway, hope you guys are having a good day. Stay safe out there. Enjoy your 4th of July, and I will talk to you guys later.